The conclusion of... Loud as shit. The conclusion of nap. And maybe RE make 3 demo if time. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Oh, that is satanically loud. Okay. Playthrough 6. Here we go. Alright, let's see. I think it's Neo Geo front, and then we go to the other worlds, right? Oh, yep, there's an event in PlayStation, Wii, and Leanbox. Well, we're gonna go to Neo Geo and cover... We're gonna wipe our own ass first. We're here at the underground plant, so the fake Nep is ahead of here. Let's hurry and catch those two. They'll need all the help they can get. Never take me alive. Whoa, a sudden encounter. You're kidding me. Why is the fake Nep here? Where are Meiji and Marvy? Where have they been? Controversial opinion. Controversial opinion is I forgot my fucking glasses. Near Automata is low bar trash and Neptunia is high art. Well, that's just correct. I don't think that's controversial at all. There's no sound? Might need to restart the stream. Wait. No. Problem solved, right? Let's see. Fuck Yoko Taro. This was a lovely tweet I found. Yoko Taro and Hideo Kojima are pretty much the same person in terms of being pretentious, avant-garde game designers. Kojima works best when he has people holding him back from going full Kojima. I'd like to add to that by saying Yoko Taro works best when he has others doing the hard part for him. There is sound. Okay, cool. I agree. I agree fully with that statement. Kojima does work best when someone is holding him back. The difficulty is at Legendary with just 3. Whoops. Die. Oh hey, it's Bad Falcom. You need help, Neptune? It's Falcom, just in the nick of time, but why are you here? I heard the CPU here was on a rampage, so I came by to check. It's a bit tough to fight when it looks like Neptune, though. Don't be fooled by its looks. It's fake, so there's no need to hold back. But shouldn't you be a bit more hesitant, Iffy? What are you saying? This is a perfect chance to unload stress. Oops. What? Did you just say unload stress? Oh, don't nitpick. Let's just get this over with. What, do I not have Compa in the party? Yeah, I have Compa. Why wouldn't I use Compa? Is it because Falcom is objectively better than Compa? Claims he put SS to Drakengard 3 because he saw some anime with incest and he hated it. That's why he said he put it in Drakengard 1. Let's see. Okay, so modeled after Len from the Trials in the Sky series. Modeled after Joshua from the Trials in the Sky series. Modeled after Nayuta from Nayuta no Kiseki. I've never even heard of that one. Modeled after Tio from Zero no Kiseki and O no Kiseki. I have to say, I actually really dig this costume here. Modeled after Karna from Wise Memories of Calcutta. And this is a swimsuit. Modeled after the heroine of Nairi no Kiseki, Kureha. So, I always like the Tio suit, but we're going to keep her in base gear. I think that isn't true. I think it became a fetish and he doesn't want to... Like how if you make the same dumb puns over and over, eventually it just becomes like... If you start doing something ironically, eventually you just start actually doing it. But if it truly bothered him, he would put it in Drakengard 1 and then moved on. But no, he puts incest in every single... Alright, I'll rock Iffy and Bad Falcom.
Gonna beat you up.
Oh, my bad. I skipped the animation.
Who wants to get beaten first? I can't fall yet.
I did that on accident. I was trying to leave her alive.
The denizens of the depths are behind me.
Woo, we somehow did it. It felt weird fighting myself. Really? I haven't fought this freely in a while. Iffy was super energetic. You meanie, demon, arc devil. Hey, look, a fake nap. Wait, Iffy, stop poking me. It hurts in a super bland way. Nier doesn't need a remake or remaster. I'm okay. Honestly, Nier kind of looked like shit when it came out. I'm okay with a remaster. Aha, Neptune sure is fun to be with. But what happened to the other two who went in ahead of us? We haven't met them at all since we came in. The gameplay is fine, people blow the combat out of proportion. Oh, is Platinum doing the combat? like they did with Automata. Dragon Guard 3 on this. Well, Dragon Guard 3 was also a mess when it came out. I have a bad feeling about this.
Jump! Huh? Jump! Jump! Jump!
But you know they're really just doing it because they can make money off of it.
Huh?
Like, everyone went gaga for Nier Automata, even though no one actually played the original Nier.
Lucky!
I actually don't mind the gameplay in Nier. I never realized that was a complaint people had.
Yeah.
I kind of like that it's a weird combination of an action game and a bullet hell.
Huh? Lucky! Huh? Huh? Jump!
Probably won't play it on this channel, though.
Whoa! What's this?
Each one is weak, but with these numbers, I think I'm at my limit. Of course, if they are, if it was because a game needed a remaster or remake, Shin Megami Tensei 1, 2, and If would have been remade years ago. Oh, gotcha. Yet we must not let a single one of us pass. I know, that's why we're here, right? How reliable. I feel we can survive this together. Same here. No! Help! That voice. Our serious ambience broken by a single witless soul. But that's what's good about Neppy. All energy. And she brings results. True. Well, I suppose we should exert our residual powers to aid her then. This? Wow, it's a Nep farm. 1, 2, 3. There's so many I can't count all the Neps. This is perfect to work all the stress from Nep out of my body. Say, what? They just keep coming. This is getting chaotic. You're both safe. So it's you, Falcom, bad Falcom. Sparing the formalities, might you help us a bit? Leave it to me. I'll show you my 8 blades, 1 style. As reliable as ever, bad Falcom. Maybe with this remake, people will find out Automata was just the first game again, but they tried ripping off Ghost in the Shell. Oh, but with these numbers, it could be a bit tough. Not a problem. That one over there should be the main. It looks like she's the one generating all these fakes. Alrighty then, we just gotta beat her, right? You surprised me. Don't enter the discussion without prior notice. It's bad for the heart. Whoops, sorry. I heard you too, so I just went in. Neppy, are you sure you're okay? You can't use HDD, right? No problem at all. I can still fight without HDD. Yeah, I mean, without HDD, she's just as good as the rest of you, so... You're gonna write a Roku... Are you gonna do it in chat right now? Will it involve gratuitous violence, incest, and a really dumb plot twist at the end? And, way too many endings? And swords that you have to do really stupid shit to get so you can get the way too many endings? I didn't realize that was it. Apparently I also have problems with Yoko Taro. There was a little bit of actual rage in that. I mean, I don't really have a problem with Yoko Taro, but I do have a problem with some of the stuff. Not the incest, though. I actually have zero problem with the incest, simply because I've watched so much anime that it is nothing to me anymore. It's like when you get a burger and there's mustard on it, and you're like, yeah, mustard. Like, what are you gonna do? Not eat the burger? Get out of here. Secret fact about Nep Nep is that all of the enemies have all of the magic users have the exact same combos. Teen boy is in a dark fantasy sci-fi world, is alone with his young, but not too young, sister. In this world, all humans are either dead or living underground because the surface is ruled by robot big asses who try to rape you. Okay.
Oh, you know me as Mages, the Mad Magician, and yet you face me.
Victory is mine! I'm sorry, everyone. Hey, am I super or what?
Yes, I did do all of that work just to one-shot it with Nap. Our protagonist must save his sister and his sister's asses, literally. That main was a lot stronger than the others. Well, we did stop the plant from being destroyed. Now that the fakes are all gone, let's search for that weapon. I can't find anything. That's odd. I would think the weapon would be here. Did I guess wrong? Sorry to be late. How is Lady Purpleheart? A fake is no match against us. It was sent to the abyss where it belongs. So she was a fake. Thank you for your help. No need to thank us. Do you know where the legendary weapon is? We're looking for it. Oh, that? It's up at the Basilicom. The Basilicom? Yeah, it's enshrined right in the Basilicom above us. So the fake Nep Nep searched the wrong place? Nice to see Nep's characteristics got copied, too. Iffy, you didn't praise me there, right? Along the way, you meet others who are all nice and happy and good, but this is a Yokotaro game and everyone good turns out to be evil. Okay. I'm gonna put it out there. Pascal was not evil in Nier Automata. Just shout out to Pascal. Real bro. Don't think the game went anywhere with that character. Didn't Pascal live at the end, but none of it mattered because no one gave a fuck? Like Pascal saw its entire village wiped out, and then Pascal was just like, wow, I'm really fucking sad. But, like, they didn't kill it or end that arc. It just ended with Pascal being really fucking sad. Am I misremembering? I don't think Pascal died. Whoa, so this is the legendary weapon. But it's all beat up. You can't even cut a radish with this. The Trinity Blade. It's hundreds of years old, so it's only natural. Can we just borrow the blade for a short while? Unfortunately, no. Without Our Lady's approval, that won't happen. Oh, no. Ta-da! I'm Neptune. Play Neptune CPU, the one and only Purple Heart. So as CPU, I allow the blade to be used. Ah, you're funny as usual. But this isn't a toy, so sorry there. Not fooling around. I'm really the CPU. Nap, you should stop while you're ahead. No one will believe you right now. Oh, come on. Well, at least we know where it is. Let's head back for now. No, I will stay behind. There's a possibility the enemy will come again. Yeah, we'll stay behind so you guys can head back. You sure? Aren't you all tired too? Knowing you, I assume you're planning to help the others too, no? So leave the rest here to us. Everyone? Okay then. Thanks. Main character, Adam. Oh dear. Oh dear. meets a girl named Lilith, and the two become close. Sister gets kidnapped, and you have to kill thousands of robots and bandits. Excuse me, in really large maps with them all scattered around. Okay. Wait, I lost Falcom too? Oh, god damn it. Okay, I guess Compa's just staying in my fucking party then. Alright, let's go help Noir. Noir, I came to help. Oh, or did the super efficient Noir beat them all up already? Thanks for the sarcasm. Unfortunately, she got away. I can't believe the #1 fan favorite Noir let him get away. This is true. I believe Noir is, in fact, the most popular of the Nep characters. Stop it already. I have no time to bother with you now. Oh, come on. We're best buddies and stuff. You know that I kid, right? Ever heard of saying a hedge between keeps friendships in green? Still, it doesn't feel bad being approached. Lady Noir, did you say anything? Huh? No, nothing. Nothing at all. Noir, we found her. Hey, you guys came. Shion, why are you working at the Basilicom? What happened to everyone? I already kicked out everyone from Avenir at the Basilicom. Shion's folks are helping, but I kind of feel bad burdening them with this. Hey, don't say that. We're all wanting to help you too, so no troubles here. And now that we're helping, we found out where that fake ran off to. You guys are good. Great, let's head there. Fuck yeah, Nora's in the party now. And now she's just in the part. Okay. This is gonna be a thing that keeps happening. I just realized I've never equipped... Is Orbital better than Laystation? There we go. Fuck me. Okay. Endgame. Sister is actually evil and Lilith was actually your long-lost sister. Congrats, protect, fucked his sister. Ending A. Restart for ending B, which is the same game with little to no change. Now just let a better writer clean it up and make it legible and you have Yokotaro game. Also splashed in the intro to philosophy stuff I'm too lazy to think of. Alright, so this is straight 40s and a 30. And this is a 120, a 50, another 50. But with minus 20 to strength and vitality. So I think Orbital is better. Because that will add up to 180. And that adds up to... Yeah, like 27. Yeah, so Orbital is better than Laystation for some reason. But which one looks cooler? What am I thinking? I don't need to build good armor. What looks cooler? Oh, definitely Laystation. Holy shit. Look at that. Anyway, Also, Splashins, Sosak, would it be eaten up and get nominated for Game of the Year? That depends. That depends. How hot is the sister? Because, let's be honest, the only reason it got Game of the Year is because Platinum made the combat system, and 2B's sweet, sweet ass. So this is where Laystation's legendary weapon is. The legendary weapon. I wonder what it looks like. Well, it is legendary, so I bet a courageous hero or a saint was using it. You look happy, Noir. Why shouldn't I? I can't wait to see the legendary weapon. My Noir voice is terrible. Who knows? Maybe it's legendary in the sense that it's an evil sword. Oh, shit. That's teasing the cursed sword ending in the second game where you kill literally everyone. You kill everyone. Nep kills everyone and then herself. I'm not joking. That's in the game. And I bet that sword grows in power the more... Oh my god, they are just straight referencing it. And I bet the sword grows in power the more goddesses it kills. And it's the legendary cursed sword known as Gahet. Ouch. We seeded trauma into some people who went through that, so stop. I did not get this joke the first time, but now I do. I was like, stop. Don't mention that ending anymore. You go into the Steam comments for Hyperdimension Neptunia 2, and you see that people are like, wow, I am genuinely disgusted / sad / crying after that ending. What the fuck were they thinking?
Lucky. Boing. Huh? Jump. Huh?
Personally, I thought that ending was great. It was exactly what you wouldn't expect from a Nep game. Like, no one goes into a Nep game and expects you're gonna kill all of your friends and then yourself. Speaking of, what type of weapon is the legendary weapon in Laystation? Sister is a loli, but Lilith is sexy enough to be in every single advertisement despite being introduced halfway. But is the sister a hot loli? That's the question. That's the question. That's how you get the attention. It's the dual revolver. I would have preferred a sword, but I'll take it. Nep, Lady Noir over there. Oh, and the game has to have a great soundtrack, because they all have a great soundtrack. Found her. Looks like she didn't get it yet. Thanks for following me here, but I should be fine now. I'll slice her in two. Get ready to be beaten.
Huh. Looks like we finally got a tough one against us.
Alright. Well, now, so the question is... Nah,
it's
fuck
my
it.
turn. Finally.
Just gonna let Noir hit it. Tornado chain.
This, and this, and this.
I'm not done. This isn't over yet. This can't be. Can't move. Did I go too hard on you?
Not bad for being a fake, but I tire of seeing me in front of me already. Kya! Noir? Die. Wait, would she also have the British accent? I guess she would also have the British accent. No! Oh, hey, it's Leprechaun. What is this? Oh, fuck, maid! God damn it! I love that game's OST, but everyone hates it. I think it... I thought it was an emulation glitch at first. I won't let you. Sia! CC2. Are you okay, Lady Noir? Yes, thank you. I didn't expect help come in form of you. Well, I do go above and beyond expectations, you know? I heard about what was happening and came here to help. Still, it's not like you to be pressured by a fake. It just caught me off guard. I'm not even serious yet. My friend once asked if my disc was scratched. I mean, yeah. But it is my copy, so it's quite strong. Do you mind lending me a hand? Will do. Yeah! Fuck me! Fuck me! Stop! Don't run away! Everyone, let's go! Ah! Why so restless all of a sudden? This isn't good, Iffy. My seat as main character is in peril. Not only did CC2 come in to save the day for Noir. Stream is stuck on a single frame. What? Motherfucker. I don't even know why it would be. Okay, it should be fixed. Not only did CC2 come in to save the day for Noir, but she's leading us all now. She's looking more like a hero than me. No wonder the script was smooth. Do me a favor, let CC2 bask in the limelight. Shocker. Should be good, right? But to answer the question, it would basically be a carbon copy of Nier and Nier Automata. Nep is like the total opposite of CC2. Aw, you're so mean, Iffy. I'm sorry, just joking there. Okay, so actually there is a reason to have CyberCon, and it is because CyberCon, it has a weight shortener, and she ignores enemy traits, which means that CyberCon is who you want backing Nep in every fight. Every fight. If you don't have CyberCon in your back row, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing? Not playing Nep, that's for sure.
Huh? I'll take care of this. Easy. Leave it to me. There. Huh?
Finally got ya. And look, that pistol has to be the dual revolver. Lady Noir, right, on it. Access. Let's stop her from getting to it. Yes.
I have to be serious sometimes too, you know.
I'm not done.
So how fast can we kill
This
Noir?
isn't over yet.
Yeah.
I'm not done.
Leave it to me.
The final ending would also make you delete the game, trophies and all. There's actually no way to make you delete the trophies.
Prepare
It's
yourself.
my turn.
In fact, there's no way to delete trophies.
Got you not back. How's this? No, this isn't like me. Be honored you were able to fight me.
This is the end. Smirk. Lady Noir. Kia. Are you okay? Yes, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have taken it down with thank you. That was a surprise, self-destructing like that. We never faced an enemy like that before, after all. No, I've been had. What's the matter? Look, that blast blew up the weapon. It's useless now. Keep the faith, Lady Noir. Let's take it back and see what we can do. Nope, no can do. It's just too broken to repair. We really need this weapon. Please, can you just try, Qian? I know where you're coming from, but it's practically obliterated. Plus, it's antique. I'm not so sure it's a weapon to be used in battle. Shoot. Excuse me, but can I take a look at it? It's Mr. Singe. I feel like we haven't seen Mr. Singe for a while. Fixing it is impossible, but how about making a new one out of its parts? Wouldn't that make it a different weapon? Plus, Nora wants it repaired. As long as it's a weapon and it retains its power, it can be anything. Well then, leave it to me. But... Lady Nora, I appreciate it, but with Avenir did, it's just hard for me to say yes. Go ahead and believe, Lady Nora. You're right. I'll place my trust in him. Thank you. But how are you going to craft it? We don't have the proper machinery. I won't let some machine create such an important weapon. I'll do it. Mr. Singe. Xian, gather the crew. We'll showcase the proud techniques of Lay Station. Yeah. They'll take care of it, so you guys go ahead. I'll come after with CC2. Got it. Nep, let's go on ahead. This is also the... You just straight linked a video and it's like, this is the boss. It's just a dance rhythm game. I believe it. I believe you. You're correct. Yeah. Are you sure you're making Nier 3 and not Drakengard 4? Because it sounds like you're making Drakengard 4. Oh, and also it wouldn't be canon. It's not canon. None of the Drakengards are canon. In a weird, non-canon loop. Oh, stop pouting already. Of course I'm pouting. Nora's so lovey-dovey with CC2 and not me. Oh, stop being stupid. You're my, best friend anyway. Huh? Uh-huh. Just a second, don't tell me you thought I was your friend. If so, that means what you said was true, huh? Miss Nora? Neptune? I'm making the pretentious Yokotaro nightmare that tries to connect it all. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, what? Come on, give me your cute Nora smile. Nora? The courage I mustered to say that, and you had to poke fun. You will pay. Watch the adventures. Have you heard about some of the nonsense that went on with Nomura developing Final Fantasy 15? Have you heard about this? Do you know about this? Yikes. No, okay, well first off, he scrapped the entirety of the game multiple times. But the most notable one is the time, and I need to take a pause for the gravity of this to sink in, was he, after scrapping it, I think like 3 or 4 times prior, he watched the play Les Mis, and he barged into Square Enix headquarters to demand that Final Fantasy 15 be made into a musical. They told him no, and then they put someone else in charge. Who finished the game in like 6 months and was like, look, this game has been in development hell for like years. Let's just get it out there and move on with our lives. But, like, that gets me. Like, he wanted to throw everything out and make a fucking musical. And I wish he had, because that would have been amazing. Who would not play Final Fantasy 15, the musical? Lady Vert, we came to help. My Iffy, I'm so happy you came for me. Long time no see. So how are things looking on your side, Vert? We did find the legendary weapon, but see for yourself. Wow, this bow is moldy and mildewy and damp all over. I presume it became like this from its storage in our safe. Imagine if the play he watched was Tokyo Green. I don't know what that is, but it sounds horrible. We didn't air the place at all. This won't come in very handy then. Yes, to add at this size, it's too large for me to handle. If so, why not use the parts from the bow to make your spear, Lady Vert? My, such a splendid idea you are. Truly my Iffy. But the problem here is now, I suppose most of us may not be able to make such a drastic fix. What is the matter? Our emergency quest starts tonight. No, not that. Will you let Lon Lon handle the crafting? Can you do it? Yes, I did some smithing and crafting while I was in Lay Station. Very well, Lon Lon. I'll leave this weapon in your care. Is there anything we can help with? Can I ask if you can gather materials for the crafting? Why, most certainly. Geitz Forest. Geitzi's Forest. So this is where the materials are. Speaking of, Vert, what happened to your fake? She was more interested in games, so being harmless, the brothers are on launch. Why do I feel like the wrong traits were copied for Vert? So where could the materials for the spear be? According to Lon Lon, somewhere in this dungeon. Okay. I like how all of the comments are in Japanese. Really old, like, Meiji era uniform. What the fuck is happening? Is it like about an alien, or? Maid, why do you even know what that is? Hey, Neptune! Oh, this voice. Grand Gognol was a play in France full of violence and created many special effects for violence. Oh, okay. Alright, so it is kind of famous. Wow, I don't believe we'd meet in such a place. And you're here for work? Yep, what are you doing here, Tekken? Well, I heard rumors of Lady Vert and HGD roaming here, so I came to check. All the CPUs are acting kind of strange and causing commotions, so... Lady Vert. My, considering I didn't get any word of this, it means they've been slacking. I know, can I tag along? I mean, it was getting a bit lonely here, and I really want her to beat the shit out of me. Absolutely positive... What? Tively, yes, I was actually going to ask the same thing. With how I cannot use HGD, it would be helpful if you could join us. Okay, hope we get along well. Tokyo Grand Gognol is a collection of stories, the most famous being, Lychee Light Club. Okay. Yes, same to you. Oh yeah, Vert still can't use fucking HGD, can she?
Huh?
Oh no, she can. Yeah, she's already in Xbox form. What the fuck am I talking about? Read the description for this item. For Greenheart only, a next-dimensional item crowned with Leanbox's name. For the helmet, for the body piece, for the shoulders, for the waist, and the legs, but then read the core. For Blackheart only, a next-dimensional item crowned with Laystation's name. Somebody done fucked up.
Huh? Lucky. Boingy, boingy. Huh? Jump. Huh? Lucky.
Lychee Light Club is about a group of boys in a fascist club who build a robot to kidnap girls. The robot believes he's human and though and falls in love with the most beautiful girl in the boys, dubbed the goddess. The goddess pretends to sleep all day and only talks to the robot.
Boing.
Okay. Lady Vert, over there. Now, Lady Vert, please, this way. The town is only a short distance away. I cannot wait for the Butler Cafe. Brothers, what are you doing with the fake? Don't tell me you can't tell the difference between Lady Verts. Oh, why? Isn't it Lady Vert and the Girl of Flatness? Girl of Flatness? Don't underestimate us, brothers. We do know the lady here is fake. Are you betraying me? Do not be mistaken. We're merely escorting the fine maiden here. Yes, as our second master. Isn't that what you call betraying? It seems you both need to be... I like how they're incredibly confident and incredibly disloyal. It seems you both need to be taught a lesson. I will not let you harm these two fine gentlemen. So the fake is now acting like a master. Yes, I am a fake, but as long as they follow me, I am their master-to-be. How noble for being a fake. You truly epitomize me as my fake. Compa, doesn't Vert look more like the bad guy now? Nep, even if you think so, you should keep that to yourself. As a fellow gamer, I've let you move about, but I cannot let you go now. I have a mission to go to the Butler Cafe. I cannot lose now. Ha! Wait a moment. I haven't changed forms yet. That is why I'm attacking now. I learned about it because Mara was a producer, did art for the flyers, and played the surgeon in that video. He just stood there and did nothing. Fair enough. I can see through your moves. Tekken? I'll be Lady Vert's shield. Please change, Lady Vert. Do you really think a mere human can stop my attack? Compared to Kuma's 10-hit combo, this is nothing. Thank you, Tekken. I'm ready now. I will not lose.
I'm not running just because you look tough. Are you ready?
All right.
I'll do my best. I can't believe I lost.
There is now a hole in my sock. I will need to throw this out. Oh, Elite Dress is actually really cool. I also like that it's a play off of the Xbox 360 Elite, which I have one now. Butler Cafe. She was quite an opponent, but we won thanks to you, Tekken. I doubt those gloves provided protection. Are you okay? I'm fine. The attacks only pricked a bit. It actually felt a little good. Felt good? Tekken, you're not by any chance a little on the side of masochism, are you? Younger brother, now is the time for us to flee. Yes, Lady Vert should forget if we hide for a few days. Who will forget what in a few days? Ah! Lady Vert, please calm yourself. We did not betray you. Yes, we only escorted that one in the name of carnal pleasure. Oh! You make it sound as if my value only resides in my frontal aptitude. It is true that we see your bountiful delight, but we did not mean... Nah, do not worry. I will show you delight. Quite so. Help! Lychee Light Club was turned into a manga? Okay, let's see what we got here. There's so much going on in this cover. There's so much going on in this cover. It's quite popular with people who like yaoi. That was not what I thought you were... What? So that's what happened. We did get the material, so here you go. Lon thinks those two deserved it. But that punishment looked like it felt good. Okay. Now I can start crafting. Where can I craft? There is a facility near the Basilicom. I'll have that location ready. Lady Vert, what happened to those brothers? My, they're in the torture chamber now. Torture chamber? No, older brother, I can't take any more. Forced to play BL games is too... Hold up, younger brother. We cannot escape unless we finish these backlogs. How much longer will this take? I would take any other torture over this. But younger brother, do you not think such a game is... interesting? Older brother? Now that I have a careful look, you are quite charming in looks. What? Wait, why are you embracing me? Your face is too... this is taking a turn. Your face is too close. No. Ah! That was incest that just happened. We just saw incest. And so they are saturated in BL until they repent their ways. Nap Nap, what happens in the scene after the last one? Kampa is a good girl, so you don't need to know. Isn't Kampa a nurse? I mean, she did say she flunked out, but I feel like Kampa's a nurse, so... Those brothers aside, I will head to the Smiths with Lan Lan. Can I help as well, Lady? I think what I'm saying is I think I figured out why Kampa fucking flunked out of nursing school. Can I help as well, Lady Bird? Yes, please. The more the merrier. Once the weapon is complete, we will head your way, Neptune. Also, the English cover didn't show up. You usually repost it, so I thought you were going to, but then you didn't. Oh, that's just the Japanese cover, but they cropped out all of the weird parts. Yeah, I have a lot less questions about that. She's not very good. She is not a very good nurse, apparently. All her more credit for being able to properly produce the antidote. I'm the real one. What are you saying? I'm the real one. Now we're at Louis, but... What's going on? Oh, hi everyone, thanks for coming down. Hello there, financier. What's going on over here? Well, at first the fake was an HGD form of Lady Blanc, but after being at a disadvantage, she changed form to match Lady Blanc. Oh, I see. So do you know who the real Lady Blanc? Of course, I haven't been in the Chamberlain this long for nothing. The real Lady Blanc is to the left. Think. Is this the same image? Because I already saw it, I just searched it. Fuck! That last part was super silent. And not who was real at first, but they kept shuffling. I did know who was real at first, but they kept shuffling around. So you lost track of the real one? Embarrassing to say yes. Well, this is a predicament. We can't do anything without knowing who's real. Tap, 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 tap. There's a lot of people around, you know. What are they doing, you know? I always thought Broccoli should have a really deep fucking voice. But they give her such a high-pitched voice in the games, but I always thought Broccoli should be like, yeah, I'm fucking Broccoli, what's up, New? How are we supposed to tell who's the real Blanc? Nep detected, Neo. That voice, it's Puchiko. It's been a while, Neo. Long time no see, how's it been? Not bad, Neo. What is Nep doing here, Neo? Like, I always picture her as like a Bostonian gangster. Well, blah, 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 blah. So, blah, 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 Neo? I see, Neo. Really? You understood that? Yeah, no, yeah, like, Sylvester Stallone would be perfect to play Broccoli. You need to see with the eyes of your heart, Neptune, you. Eyes of my heart? Stare. Nope, no good. Can't tell at all. That was terrible, Neo. I suppose I'll have to use my secret ace, Neo. Secret ace? Who's the real deal? Louise CPU Q&A quiz, Neo. A quiz? Yes, Neo. Just ask questions only the real one would know, Neo. Cool, nice plan, Puchiko. Then let me start. What are Blonde's measurements? Well, I can't answer that in front of everyone. That's easy. From top, they're... Sorry, folks, I'll have to censor those figures, maybe next series. Those are my actual measurements. Blonde on the right got it correct, so she's got the edge over Blonde on the left. What? Next, what is the title of the fanfic Lady Blonde wrote 2 years ago? Why do you know that? I know all about Lady Blonde. After all, I am the Lady's Chamberlain. That's easy. The Records of Saruga, the meeting of the Overlord and Hero. What? Correct. That's such a painful title, Neo. The blonde on the right is widening her lead. Next, Lady Blonde sent her novel to a contest a year ago. What was it about? This is easy too. Please, not that. The love story of a prince was the love story of a prince born as a human but with the powers of a demon. Yeah, broccoli, Neo. Not Puchiko, Neo, broccoli. There you go. And the female resistance leader, who is his long-lost lover. Correct. Ouch. Well, there are people who do write those novels. I don't mind the setting, but it feels like a smorgasbord of cliches. I would add a battle feel to it, like good versus evil. How does it sound? Iffy. You're in the same lead as Blonde. Another question by yours truly, Financier. Ah, quit the crap already. Yikes! The hell you think it's spilling all my secrets? I'm gonna kill you. Finally, you've shown your true fake self, didn't you? The hell you saying, bitch? A real CPU would never utter such vulgarity. You are the fake. What? No, the real Lady Blonde is the one on the left. Yeah, I knew something was missing. The vulgarity is Lady Blonde 6. You gonna say broccoli like Adrian? I don't know who Adrian is. Huh? What? I can curse too. Fudge, stop being so quick to decide, you silly meanie. Something feels similar, but something's just not right. It lacks edge, Neo. You're the fake, Neo. It seems like you couldn't copy the edginess of Blonde's bad mouth. Isn't this joyous, Lady Blonde? We know who's real. Shut it! Ah, the hell is this? Why do this have to be the deciding proof? It's like being crowned and stabbed at once. Lady Blonde can't be happy. Now I'm totally pissed. All my secrets were open because of you. It's all your damn fault. Oh. Broccoli! I don't think I can do that very often. You leave me no choice. I will sacrifice myself to destroy the weapon. Wait up, you freaking fake. We should chase her too, Neo. Look, I can't do a good Stallone impression. I can do, like, a better Schwarzenegger than I can do a fucking Stallone. I can't do a Stallone at all. Stallone has a very interesting speech pattern that I just can't dupe. So why are we underneath the Basilicom? That is because the weapon is enshrined in the underground cave. Is that true? Wait, Blonde, don't tell me you didn't know. Shut up, I don't want to be judged by an amnesiac like you. I kept it a secret from Lady Blonde. That is why the lady did not know this. Why did you do that? I was told that it was to be insurance in case Lady Blonde loses control. But Lady Blonde would never do that, so I kept it anyway. So I kept it away. Financier. Never take me alive. Never take me alive. It took me alive.
My turn. Out of my way. I can take care of this. Huh? Jump. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Huh? Huh.
Oh, okay.
We finally got a tough one against us. Yeah. Here you go. It's my turn. Prepare yourself. I can take care of this. You. Be gone. Take this. Here I come. You. Here I come. Feel my power.
Damn, it lived a full round against me. Did you see that?
Here you go. Feel the power of the heroine. Jump! 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 Huh? Boingy! Huh? Jump! Huh? Jump! Jump! Huh? Jump! Jump! Huh? Huh? Huh?
I finally got you, fake. Already. Gonna make you pay for all that crap back there. Your ass is grass. Go ahead and punish the imposter for exposing the secrets of our fair lady. Yeah, go for it. I feel like Nep and Miss Financier are partly to blame here. Those guys don't learn anything, do they, Neo?
Going at full power. It's my turn. I'll end this. My blow will destroy everything. Ugh. Damn you. Ugh. Damn you. Ugh. Damn you. This is the end. Ugh. Damn you. This can't be happening. I ain't gonna be beaten by the likes of you.
Yeah. Alright, eat that, bitch. Maybe it was just me, but Blonde seemed more excited than ever. Go figure, Neo. Now that you got the fake out of the way, can you take us to the weapon? Certainly. Please, this way. Broccoli's interested in too, Neo. I'm coming, Neo. Speaking of, what is this legendary weapon of Louis? Well, legendary equals hero equals sword, don't you think? It must be a sword that the hero used to slay dragons and demons. Now, Lady Blonde, this here is the weapon of legends, the weapon of heroes. I must be tired, it looks like a hammer to me. No, any angle you look at it, it's a hammer, Neo. From what I know, it's a spear used by the legendary hero. It's a hammer, Neo. But it has deteriorated over time, so it's hardly a weapon to use now. Of note, the attack power is 40, and the selling price is 1 credit. Someone trying to sell a legendary weapon, Neo? Well, at least the hero portion is the same, that Blanc imagined. One day, a certain plumber with a mustache and Louis crafted it into a hammer. In addition, they changed the name to Golden Hammer. That just means it didn't retain its form. No, see here, the shaft was retained, and the blade was what was changed. They changed the most important portion, Neo. But hey, it's good that it's a hammer. You're used to using those anyway. I guess so. Well, we have the legendary weapon, so let's go. I'll follow after. I need to clean up after the fake's done. That reminds me, are you still writing more pain-inducing novels? Seriously, you want to bring up the subject again? Oh, but I'm a bit interested too. I've already graduated from writing such middle schooler content. Now I'm writing a battle harem slice-of-life novel. It'll be epic. Okay. I'm not sure what to say. I don't think she graduated at all, Neo. Oh, I didn't even realize Broccoli was my fucking party. Now that everyone is here, can I take a look at the legendary weapons? Voila! Here's Laystation's legendary weapon. I thought it was a dual revolver. Oh, it blew up when my fake self detonated. Blew up? Don't worry, Chan and the folks at PlayStation rebuilt it for me to use. It's not even a revolver anymore. Are you sure it's safe to use? I was able to get it as well. Here. Blanc. I thought the weapon enshrined at Louis was the Trust Spear. This is a hammer, plus it's gold and it feels super smashy. It was old and lacked resilience, so it was remade into a hammer. Not to worry, the shaft is still the same from the spear. But where in that line was I supposed to not be worried? I said not to worry. Now is my turn. Behold the beauty of the spear. I'm getting tired of this pattern, but I might as well follow through. I thought the weapon at Leanbox was the Wisdom Bow. It was moldy and was broken and unusable, so you made it into a spear. Lon Lon did it overnight. So not a single one of them retains its original form? Don't tell me even the Trinity Blade was altered. Ah, you worry too much, Histy. I haven't even brought it in the first place. What? Was it taken by the enemy? Nope, the Basilicom said they need the CPUs okay before lending it. Now this is a problem. You are missing that one weapon. Can't we just use the 3 we have now? You are facing R4. You need all 4 to have a fair chance at battle. But there is little choice now. Let us prepare with the 3 weapons. Ha! With PlayStation's tech fully applied, my sword should suffice for all. Oh my, this spear Lon Lon prepared is more than enough for all. What? This hammer is the strongest here. I'll hit R4 into the light. It seems you're all confident with the weapons you possess. They were crafted by the people of each land, so they're all super. Plus, our friends who came together are more than some legendary weapon. I want some hot green tea and sweets first, Neo. Such nostalgia seeing old faces come together. Leave it to me. I'll save the world and protect its peace. Seems I got caught again, but this should be an interesting adventure. Yes, I'm getting excited. Aw, now you're making me blush. How about it, Histy? Aren't they all the best? Yes, they truly are. You may be able to defeat R4 after all. Garr! What? This traumatic voice I'm hearing. Can it be? It looks like it's coming from outside. Ha 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 ha! Hear me, lowly scum. I am R4. I am your god. This voice, where is it coming from? Iffy, over there. That's... What? What does she mean, God? What happened to the CPUs? And what's that monster behind her? Behold, Overlord Momus, the harbinger of doom to game industry. Garr! That's Momus? Please help, Lady Purpleheart. Purpleheart will not come. She's been defeated by Momus. Liar! Lady Purpleheart would never lose to no Overlord. Yeah, you liar! Fools. Her not being here proves my words to be true. This can't be. No, Lady Purpleheart. I'm not dead yet or anything. She's using the fact you can't change to her advantage. With Momus's appearance, the people must think it's stronger than Neptune. This is not good. The people will believe what they're seeing now. Okay, let's beat it up before anyone else believes it. That's as far as you go, R4. R4. Oh, so you're back for more, Neptune. I won't let you mess with Planeptune and game industry like you want. And how will you stop me with you now being a normal human being? Are you forgetting us? The goddesses. So that's R4 and Momus. This is gonna be a real pain. We'll be fine with us and the CPUs, right? Right, Mew. We'll cover for Nep, Mew. Yeah, see, we're gonna avenge Nep. Kampa, you're making it sound like I was killed or something. Minor issues aside, that was minor. If we're all here now, so I think it's time for Momus to leave the stage. And how will you defeat Momus? Well... Pull yourself together. If we defeat Momus in front of them, they should change their beliefs. We've sown the seed. All we must do now is grow it in battle.
I cannot let one like you live. Prepare yourself! Ha! Gonna beat ya! Here you go! Here you go! It's my turn! I'll slice anything! I'll slice anything!
And I killed it.
Did I go too hard on you? Well...
Damn, that thing was stronger than before. No, it wasn't. Why was it defeated? It should be more powerful than the goddesses. It looks like the seed has begun to blossom. What? What are you talking about? Easy. We just spread word in each land that the Overlord is just a hoax. Of course, not everyone believed, but still most of the citizens did. And it's all thanks to you for allowing us to be closer to our people. Yeah. Did you ever see it? No, I actually watched it about an hour before I began the stream. Yes, I did watch it. With the resistance on my side and Louis, no way that thing wouldn't get weak. Though Lanlan's network, all Lanlans in the world are in support of Leanbox. And I also did my part by spreading word through my virtual community. I thought it was a review. That was very... The guy reminds me kind of like the Nitro Rad style of reviewing. Like, kind of like a plain voiced, like a melodic speech pattern with an occasional like jab thrown in there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like an old school nostalgia critic kind of thing, or a James Ralph sort of. I don't know, review style. I love that movie. Yeah, I know, you talk about the movie all the time. Lanlan's network is #1. Older brother, I've converted another believer of Momus. That makes it 50 for me. Well done, I've just started my 500th thread of Momus doesn't exist myself. Lady Vert sure is thorough at doing what she does best. If you're gonna do something, you might as well do it with feeling. So what? As long as there are believers, Momus will revive infinitely. I love when the fairies fly off. Radio Valley just says, well, they're fine. Gahar! It seems as if... My favorite part of the review was comparing 1970s parental guidance suggested, like, movies versus modern parental guidance of movies. It seems as if just convincing our lands is not enough. Shoot, I thought we could get rid of it. It's your turn next, Nep. Me? I don't think there are any other Neptunes here. But no one will believe me without me changing forms. I know Nep the most, so I'll prove to everyone that Nep is a goddess. Kampa? Okay. Neppy, good luck. We interrupt all programs for this special announcement. Stop fooling around already, Nep. Ouchies! Next time you crack a joke like that, I'll stuff your face with eggplants. Oh, come on. I wasn't sure how to start my speech off, you know? You get serious at the wrong points. Just talk like you normally do. Hey, it's me, your cute Nep Nep. I'm your CPU, you know? Come on, trust me. Something like that. That sounded like Nep Nep. Even the line was like what Nep Nep would say. I'm not that kitty, am I? Hey, did you hear that? That kid's there is Lady Purpleheart. Seriously? Lady Purpleheart was that small? Really? I didn't say anything yet, and they start believing what Iffy said? I see that girl at the guild a lot. It really is her. Isn't it? I love that the fucking citizens of Planet Neptune are just stupid. And if you're wondering if Eleanor is gonna look like she's cold the entire movie, it's her own. I recall seeing her, but she hasn't changed since I met her ages ago. Says an elderly man. For real? Like, seriously. She's so cute and, like, so angelic. Are people in this land this gullible, Neo? Who was it that said Lady Purpleheart was beaten? Isn't that the same girl who keeps buying pudding from me? I can't believe the people believe that. We were worried here, but I guess there was nothing to worry about. Not sure what's going on, but yeah, I feel like I can do anything now. Nep Nep, I think you can. You're glowing. Huh? Lady Vert, the other goddesses are glowing too. What's happening? Is this the shares resonating? Resonating? This is coming from everyone's faith towards the CPUs. Shares are originally based on people's prayers and faith. So why is Nep Nep affected too? I thought Nep Nep lost her powers. The whole movie is on YouTube titled Bernie vs. Trump. I believe it's because the people have accepted Neptune as being a CPU. Neptune, you should be able to become their CPU again. Okay, now this is what the main character's supposed to be about. Hey everyone, I'm gonna change now, so everyone take a real good look. HDD complete. Iffy, Nep Nep transformed again. It looks like she got a new costume too. Nice way to liven things up. Your presence has lit a fire within our souls. Avatar is Bernie and Black Wolf is Trump. Sorry for the wait, everyone. That look? That took you too freaking long. No fair. Why are you in that new suit of yours? With the four goddesses now together, Momus can be defeated. Okay, let's lower the curtains on Momus. Here we go.
I cannot let one like you live. Take this! Take this! Too slow! I'll finish this. Who's next to bite the dust? How's this? Not bad! There! There! Too slow! Jumping arm! Are you ready? It's my turn! I will not let you have it your way. Who's next to bite the dust? I will not let you have it your way. Who wants to take me on? This is my special Neptune Blade!
Well, that's actually not the last boss, and also I made that last longer than I had to.
This is the power of a goddess.
I can't believe you defeated Momus.
Overlord Momus is no more. Give it up, R4.
Don't get too excited defeating that shell of an overlord. Have you forgotten? I wield all 4 of your powers.
You too seem oblivious to the fact that they are stronger than before.
What do you mean?
They were a proxy to the former goddess to oversee the people. But with the prayers of the people seeking for them to be their CPUs, they have been reborn as goddesses entrusted by the people they protect. It seems you have foiled yourself at the very end.
Histoire, from what you said, it sounds like we were reborn as well.
Yes. You may not look different, but your powers have been fortified. Do you feel the power of the shares resonating stronger within you?
Come to think of it, it does feel like I'm sensing more power from my shares.
My dream. My goals. So close. I can't have this happen.
Just give up already. You have no chance against us, R4.
We'll see about that.
If you won't give up, then you leave me no choice. Ha! My weapon, it shattered.
How fragile. No weapon can scathe me.
We need the legendary weapons.
Move aside. We'll take care of her.
What? No, that's...
It may look different, but it's exactly what you think.
At a disadvantage, I see. I'll take my leave, then.
What? Are you running?
Run? No. I'm simply giving you time to enjoy until the end of this world.
She ran away? It seems as such.
Whew! Thank goodness. I was at my limit already in that form.
Welcome back, Nep Nep. You are really cool out there.
Really? If it made Compa happy, that's a reason I can transform too.
Now all that remains is R4. But what she said is concerning.
End of the world. Wait, let's rest a bit first before we go on.
I second Noir. I'd like to rest as well.
Okay then, let's go back and have our victory pudding.
Get the sword, idiot! How unexpected to see Momus defeated by the goddesses. And those weapons, they look different, but those are the legendary weapons. How ironic that the very weapons which killed the goddess are now in my way. No matter, I need not even lift my finger for their demise. Anyways, they will perish along with the world. Ha 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 ha! Superb, Compa, more refills. Nep Nep, it's your 5th bowl already, aren't you full? I'm still growing, you know. I can go 3 more bowls. Okay then, I'll make you grow by giving you a mouthful. Yippee! I'm quite surprised and happy to see you all enjoying a meal together. Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. My specialty, deep fry. Iffy, you're the best. I'll squeeze some lemon on here. Squirt. The hell are you doing? Huh? I'm just squeezing lemon on the deep fry. Did you want to eat the lemon? No, why are you squeezing the lemon on? That's an insult to the deep fry. Whoa, that's the first time I've seen someone who doesn't add lemon. Half the enjoyment of the deep fry is its crunch. The lemon just dampens it. Really? I actually prefer the tot from the lemon with the deep fry. It tastes good as is, but it can get a bit heavy on the plate. Shut your hole, you loner. You too, you old bag. Who are you calling a loner? Old bag, we're the same age. And to be told by a squirt like you. And also, you're older in literally every other game. I'm gonna smack you down before the deep fry gets tainted anymore. Let's see it then. I'll show you the regal purpose of lemon on deep fry. Vert, us lemon supporters should face against Blanc. Why yes, an alliance between Leanbox and Laystation. I'm outnumbered. Neptune, are you a lemon lover? It is no use to bring Neptune to your side. Neptune squeezing lemon earlier is proof she's on our side. Ha, it seems you are the real loner, Blonde. Piffed. There's no proof Neptune is on the side of the lemon. She may have squeezed it on to prevent the argument between both sides. Are you stupid? Neptune always approaches things without thought. Oh yeah? Then maybe the broad was just confused. Is it just me or am I being bad-mouthed? So what is your stance truly, Neptune? You don't usually add lemon, right? Don't be ridiculous. Lemons are best on deep fry, right? I don't care as long as it tastes good. What are you taking, the middle ground? There is no such thing as neutrality in an argument of deep fry. Neutral means you can eat without the lemon. That means you're my enemy. Forget it. In the name of deep fry, I'll beat the crap out of all of you. It looks like the console war is gonna start. Well, if it happens, it should be recorded as the deep fry war. That's one record I'd rather perch into darkness. Now that we've eaten and bonded, I would like to start the meeting. I'm not sure about the bonding part. I guess a simple argument can become quite large when CPUs are involved. For being goddesses, that was quite childish, Neo. Cough. Now about the whereabouts of R4. We can't seem to trace her. So when is the console goddess versus emulation gods gonna happen? Are you talking about the goddesses versus piracy? That's the second game. That's also the game where Neptune kills literally everyone and then herself. And then they referenced it in this game, and then Noir was like, we should never do that again. Everyone hated it. Are you sure you looked good?
All you motherfuckers are gonna pay. You are the ones who are the ball lickers. We're gonna fuck your mothers while you watch and cry like little whiny bitches. Once we get to Hollywood and find those Miramax fucks who's making the movie, we're gonna make them eat our shit, then shit out our shit, and then eat their shit that's made up of our shit that we made them eat. And then all you motherfucks are next. Love, Jay and Silent Bob.
Weirdly, pretty much how the second game starts, actually, yeah. There's a reason Nepgear is the most popular protagonist in all of the series. All the people in the land searched. I believe we did our due diligence. How unfortunate, and just when I wanted to go on the offensive. Laughter. What? That dry-aged laughter has gotta be. It's Miss R4. Denizens of the world, can you hear me? Huh? R4? I believe her voice is being transmitted from Celestia. Celestia? I will use my power as God to rid the world beneath. For being pushed into a corner, she's sounding mighty haughty. Beware, who knows what what means the pressured will resort to. What's going on? What just happened? This can't be. How horrible. Stop mumbling to yourself and explain what's going on. R4 is planning to make the four lands collide into each other. What? Is that even possible? With R4's power now, it is certainly possible. Play Neptune's gonna be destroyed? Play Neptune, Louis, Laystation, Leanbox, they're all in danger? This isn't good. We've got to do something about it. Well, we better head to Celestia and beat R4 for good, then. That seems to be the only approach. Let us go to Celestia right away. But how do we get to Celestia? Come to think of it, I don't think we've been there before. There's a gate that the CPUs use in the Basilicom. Let's head to one now. It is possible it's called a modded Xbox. Sup, buddy? Been a while, hadn't it? Oh, you! Yep, me, Purple Heart. Love to chat, but I gotta go to Celestia pronto. Stop fooling around and hurry on ahead. There was a modded Xbox at this game where I saw selling for $150. Okay. This is the gate connecting Celestia to the land. Who would have thought that Basilicom had such a setup? We don't have much time. Everyone get into the device over there. It's super tight in here. Hey look, a pair of white, lumpy balls of yarn right in front of my eyes. Thing could play anything from Atari to PS2 and Xbox? How does that work? How could it play Atari? Atari wasn't even on a disc. Nep, please don't move around. Please endure a bit, I ask. Can you squeeze a bit more there? emulation. Oh, like off of like a thumb drive or something? Like this? A little more. Just one more person's worth. One more. That's a little too little. Well, then I'll just hug you into me. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Xbox, like, uses really, like, basic software. Like, because the X is for DirectX, so it basically just runs PC software. Lady Bert, your breasts, my face. Like, Xbox was created with the was created to be really simple to develop for, but it also makes it really easy to emulate. Or at least it used to be. I don't know if it's... Well, I mean, it's super backward compatible. It's really convenient in that regard, actually. PlayStation, on the other hand, is notoriously a pain in the ass to develop for. Don't be shy. It's not like a guy and a girl thing here. So was the Wii. Yeah, no one wanted to develop for fucking Nintendo for like 2 generations. Although I hear the Switch is actually pretty easy to develop for. Not that I'm a person that makes video games for consoles, because the licenses on those are fucking expensive anyway. But like, that's just what I've heard, is like Xbox is pretty easy to develop for, the Switch is pretty easy, but like older Nintendo consoles and PlayStation are a huge pain in everyone's ass. Don't be shy, it's not like a guy and girl thing here. And since it's you, a special extra hug from me to you, squeeze. Lady Bert, so happy. Can you hurry, Histoire? I can't stand the pinkish aura in here. Squishing you. Here we go then. 3, 2, 1, transport. Celestia, here we come. Yeah! Ha. Nothing happened. Squeeze. I can rip this. That's odd. Let's see what's going on. Thank you for waiting. So, what's the verdict? Malfunction on the equipment or something? It looks like Celestia has denied access. Wait, that means we can't get to Celestia? No, that is a problem. Is there any other way to get to Celestia? Maybe a plane or a helicopter? That's not possible. Without means to get to Celestia, we're at a dead end. Is everyone gonna die? Isn't there anything we can do? It looks like we have our first victim, Neo. On the contrary, look at the face, so calm and full of happiness. I can't believe it, if he's already dead, or at least she looks like it. I noticed that you were having problems in here. Yeah, our lowly loving savior has cometh. You work here, right? Can you help us get to Celestia? We don't have much time. Well, if the gate can't be used, why not use the quartet views? The Rainbow Bridge. Why, yes, how could I have forgotten? Histy, what's this about a reindeer bridge? Rainbow Bridge. It's the path to the quartet set leading to Celestia. That sounds too good to be true. With the legend of the quartet as truth, this must be factual as well. The problem is whether it can still be used. We've prepared for its activation. All we need are the keys. Keys? I'd like to give this to the lowly... nope, Lady Purple Heart. Oh, you're gonna give me something? Thanks. Kampa, look, I got a cool looking sword. Wow, very cool. It looks very strong. The key to activate the path are the quartet's weapons. I heard they needed to defeat the enemy, so I had it ready for you. So this isn't a replica, it's the real Trinity Blade? Huh, looks a lot different compared to the replica. Well, it was hundreds of years old, so we needed a revamp. Wait, you can't main. Yeah, we crafted the weapon for Lady Purple Heart. That's why it looks so different. Exactly. Now that's new, we could, like Our Lady, to rename the weapon. A name worthy for a weapon to save our world and game industry. How about Master Blade Neptune? Excuse me for saying this, but I don't think that's proper. Using your name for the weapon you use? How tacky. I don't sense any inspiration at all. Using your name on a weapon? Unheard of, even in video games. Whoa, settle down, Compa. The name sounded really cool, right? I know you thought hard for the name, but isn't it too? I've been betrayed by Compa? Don't fret, I'll name the weapon for you, Nep. Iffy. Let's see, Nep-like with Planet Neptune theme. I got it. Instead of Trinity Blade, we'll call it the Holy Fang Blade. Okay, I appreciate the thought, but that sounded pretty bad too. The Holy Fangs of Justice. Mysticulating. Evil. I like it. I guess it does sound a lot better than putting your name on it. I like it too, Iffy. It has the feel of an ultimate weapon. You're kidding. Compa, Master Blade Neptune sounds way cooler, right? The name Iffy came up with sounds better. No! Demon Sword Dante is badass name. Did Dante name a sword after himself? I know Finn from Adventure Time has a sword named after himself as well, but that sword is actually just him from an alternate universe that got turned into a sword. No! So by unanimous decision, we'll call the weapon Holy Fang Blade. I will then proceed to not use it, ever, at any point in the game.
This here is the ruins, where the path to Celestia can be opened.
But it's a dead end. How do we get to Celestia?
There are slots on the wall, so the weapons need to be placed here?
Presumably. I believe they act as keys to opening the way to Celestia.
The sword's just named after him because it's his sword.
Wait a sec. If the weapons are the keys, then...
Yes. Now that they have all changed form, they won't fit.
Like Demon Sword Sparta.
Oh no.
Is there another way to get there then, Misty?
Sadly, no. But the ruins can function, so we just need a way to activate it.
Easy then. We just have to force them in.
That's impossible.
How about widening the slots so that the shapes fit?
Well, if you're gonna make them bigger, leave it to me. No, wait. You'll break the wall.
Well, I suppose we have no choice but to force them in.
We'll never know until we try, right?
I suppose.
They're fucking
But
idiots,
please be
but I love
careful
it.
that you don't break anything.
No problem. Isty, you worry too much.
Demon Sword Sparta came from Sparta's sword Force Edge. Demon Sword Dante came from Rebellion.
I'm actually worried most about you, Neptune.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dante's sword was just called Rebellion.
Well then, please place the weapons as I say.
Whatever happens to Dante's weapons when he stops using them?
First, place
Because
the
he gets
spear
new weapons
to
in
the
every
east
game. Does he just hang them on his wall and Devil May Cry? Or no, Devil Never Cry is what he changed the name. Because he changes the name at the end of Devil May Cry. He changes the name of the bar to Devil Never Cry, and then in every subsequent game, it's just always named Devil May Cry again. So I always assume that the last cutscene in Devil May Cry, where the bar has a different name, is the furthest possible point in the timeline until they fix the fucking name in all of the subsequent games. But anyway, my point is, does that bar just have like a million weapons just hanging on the wall? And he just always only brings one sword and 2 sets of guns and is like, hey, I'll get more on the way, it's fine. He changes it back to Devil May Cry in the anime. Oh, okay, wait. Is the anime canon, and does that mean that he changed the name of his fucking building for like 5 minutes and then was like, well, that's fucking stupid. First, place the spear.
Oh, me.
No, I'm talking about the original form, so that would be Blonde.
My, I jumped a bit too early there.
I did it, Istawar.
I thought I heard a strange sound just now.
It's your imagination.
Why are you looking away from me? Anyway, next, to the south wall, the dual revolver.
He changed it back to Devil May Cry after him and Trish had a falling out and became a depressed alcoholic. Doesn't Trish also show up in the later games, though?
My turn! How should I get this to fit the shape of a revolver?
Noir? As I mentioned before, please be sure not to break anything.
No problem. All I'll do is place the hilt here. See? Perfect.
Wow, That's dangerous with the blade jutting out of the wall. Fine. Next, to the west wall. The wisdom bow.
I thought as much so. See? I already have it in and it matches perfect.
What? Vert, what are you doing?
I just bent the spear so that it's in the shape of a bow. Why?
Whoa. It's like creaking. It looks like it's about to break.
I mean, if it used to be a bow, it should be springy enough wood to be okay.
I'm the last one.
Neptune, please be very careful that you not break anything.
Okie dokie. I won't break the wall like Blonde or the weapon like Vert. See, I already carved the edges of the wall so the sword can fit.
The sacred walls of the ruins. Carved.
You're the worst, Nep.
I guess what's done is done. Now, let's create the path to Celestia.
Finally! I can't wait!
Ancients, open the seal
Although I
of
guess
the
that does
path
explain
into
why he's a little
Celestia.
moody in 2.
Wow, a shooting star is shooting into the skies.
Look! There's a rainbow path after the shooting star.
Sincerely like a shooting star, Bifrost.
Yes, the anime is canon. In fact, Patty calls Dante telling him to come to her birthday, and now that she's 18, Dante owes her a date. In the anime, Dante told her he'd go on a date with her when she's older as payment for not buying her expensive dress.
Now the path to Celestia is open. Thank goodness.
Let's go, everyone.
I don't remember who
save
Patty
game
is.
Industry. To Celestia we depart.
Right!
I don't remember what happens in 2 at all, actually. Except for Dante gets sucked into, like, Demon World or something. Alright, now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the game. I'm looking at this character and I don't remember this character. The MCS2 is a strange game, so basically an enemy sees girl Lucienne has to fight a businessman. I think at one point you fight a helicopter. I don't remember jack shit about that game. I played it too, I just don't remember anything about it. This man has clone ladies and you fight a helicopter. Lucia is actually clone, but she has free will. Okay. Valid Sanctuary. Dante flips a coin, constantly makes decisions, but at the end it's revealed the coin is double-sided and he's fucking with everyone. Yes, I remember that. He's like, I'm gonna flip a coin. If it's like tails, I'll help you. If it's heads, you can go fuck yourself. And then it's I remember that. I remember that. So here's the reason why I thought that these 2 chapters would be enough to last for an entire stream. Kills businessman, fights a demon named Argosax. That is a stupid name. And rides into hell.
It is finally my turn.
My turn! Hey, Emma!
Off-screen, Dante ends up being in a weird void where he meets an old man who says he has a job for Dante, hunt down demons with the green markings. Dante ends up in the early 2000s Tokyo, and then the world ends. Okay. Fights demons, fucks around with him, and then decides to betray the old man and join the demon. That, okay. Any other ending, Dante go back to the world. Job well done. True demon ending, Dante is sad that the demon chose power and chaos and goes back disappointed the demon ended up like Virgil. Okay. So 14, 13, 15, 3, 20. No, that fight's gonna be really hard. That's a good fight. That's doable. Oh, I should have saved. Now I have to make sure to win this.
Finally! Now, what to do?
Now, what shall I do?
Let's get this over with!
I won. So I know Jack shouldn't Nocturne after you get him, so that last part is my assumption of what I think, of what he think knowing his character. Alright, lean box is at 25%. So I need to take, what I need to do is I need to take away points from Lace Station. Volcano Turtle.
I won't retreat just because the enemy looks strong.
Gonna beat you up! Now, what to do?
Now, what shall I do?
It's my turn! Gonna beat you up! Feel the power!
Yes, I described 10% of Nocturne Dante was in, featuring Dante from the Quick Press series. Okay, so I need 7% more from Louis.
Let me show you my powers.
Finally! Let's get this over with!
It's my turn.
Let's get this over with!
Okay. Lace Station 38, Louis 23. Okay, now I just need to get 16% from Lace Station onto Planet Tune. Woo! That fight's impossible. You're not worthy as my opponent. Not nearly motivated. Well, I do have to actually try and kill these as fast as possible because this game is glitchy as shit. And if the enemy gets a turn, there's a good chance the game will glitch and just stop working.
This isn't going to be easy.
It's my turn.
My turn! Let's get this over!
3.
I sense power. This will be quite interesting.
My turn! Let's get this over!
6.
I have to be serious sometimes too, you know.
Who is
Finally!
next?
Let's get this over with!
9.
You look pretty strong.
Now, what shall I do?
Who is next?
Beat you up! It's my turn!
12. I need 1 point. I need to kill 5 Kirateers or 8 Speckles. Oh no, I need to do the opposite. Hang on. I need to kill 5 Cuberals. I need to kill 5 Cuberals. It's past your bedtime, Virgil 2019. Yeah, okay, I need to kill 5 Cuberals. Where the fuck do I find a Cuberal then? Cuberals can be found in Habitat Duty space. Here we go, Cuberal.
The first strike is ours.
The rare instance of seeing me actually play this game instead of just fucking ripping everything a poo asshole.
Yay! 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 Huh? I'll take care of this.
It's my turn. This.
I handle this myself.
Now, what shall I do?
I
This will
missed.
lead to your defeat.
Alright, that's 2 Cuberals.
I'll take care of this.
It is finally my turn.
That's 3 Cuberals. You'll never take me alive.
Lucky.
Man, Bert killed us too, like Sean.
Hey! Yo!
The first strike is ours.
My turn! Oh! Boing!
Virgil has a lot of memes. I would imagine.
This
I would
will lead to
imagine
your
the whole
defeat.
series has a lot of memes.
Gonna be
And that's 6. Bam! True ending unlocked. Why is there an event in the Louise Snowfield? Why is there an event in Hollow Mountain? Why is there an event in Virtua Fort? Why is there an event in Avenir Storage number 3? What is happening? Hang on, apparently there's some bonus shit going on. Look, this wouldn't be a playthrough for GamerFan if we don't fully explore everything available to us.
Jump! Hey! Jump! Jump! Huh? Boing! Jump! Jump! Huh? Jump! Boing!
The first strike is ours.
Now, what to do? Jump!
I sense power. This will be quite interesting.
Is that in the game?
Finally!
Doesn't this, like...
Show me some love!
Oh, it does.
Hey, am I super... Easy peasy. Gonna
It is
end
finally
this
my
quick.
turn.
Okay, well, have you ever seen the Tiger and Bunny Pepsi commercial? It's impossible to tell at this point.
Gonna beat ya!
He's holding the motto. Oh, okay. Okay, so these are just the goddesses. These aren't real events. So there's no reason to do this. So we are good to beat the game.
Now, what shall I do?
Also, he doesn't have those Matrix shades in game. Again, this is Devil May Cry. Is it even possible to know?
Let's get this over with! Jump! Boingy! Jump! Boingy! Easy peasy. Gonna
It's my
end this
turn.
quick. Gonna beat ya up.
The first strike is ours.
Finally! Let's get this up. Boingy! Boingy! Jump! Huh? Huh?
The first strike is ours.
My turn!
I sense power. This will be quite interesting.
Finally! Feel. Jump! Jump!
What do we got here? Again! By the way, that specific one that he's holding tastes like spicy Sprite.
This isn't going to be easy.
It is finally my turn.
Gonna beat ya up. It's my turn.
Why would anyone drink that? It got 0 calories.
Jump! 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 Huh? Jump! Boingy! Jump! Jump! Huh? Jump! Boingy! Boingy!
I mean, there are better Ultra flavors. I'm just saying that specific one tastes like Spicy Sprite. It's such a fantasy-like, mysterious place. Monster or energy drinks in general just offer for anyway. Monster's not that bad comparatively. Like, it doesn't have that much caffeine, and they don't put a bunch of sugars into it. Like, it has a lot of caffeine, but it doesn't have that much. Like, it's not like a Bang or something. Bang, one of my biggest issues with Bang is that it's like, Bang is like your premier workout supplement. Bang is awful for you. So is Red Bull. And so is Rain. All of them, just so much shit in them. Ugh. Monster's comparatively mild. I've adventured across all sorts of lands, but this kind of... there's also a shit ton of Nicean in them, which is why I drink them. It's just an easy way to get Nicean into you. I've adventured across all sorts of lands, but this kind of place is a first. So R4 is somewhere here. R4 doesn't match the theme here, Neo. Be careful, everyone. Who knows what traps R4 has in store? Ha 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 ha! Great, right off the bat it looks like the last boss is here. I'm amazed that you got here. Praises to you all. If you're praising us, stop with the nonsense of making the lands collide. Huh, like I would listen to the likes of you. Good to hear. Now I can repay you for all you've done without worry. Huh, looks like you can do anything. You couldn't even face Avenir alone. What, is that supposed to make me angry? I know I can be tactless and clumsy sometimes, but I'll still do my best for Lay Station, now and forever. I am the Consul Patron Unit of Lay Station. Huh, and it looks like you've learned to use those lips of yours. Now may I give my thanks? So it's the coward who went into hiding after losing her power. Yes, I may have been a coward then, but I met Iffy and Lon Lon because of it. Lady Vert. They approached me, not as Greenheart, but rather as Vert, a person. They're the ones who gave me the confidence to step out from hiding. I thank you for my fate, and now I shall repay you with your defeat. Is that why you raised arms against me? How pathetic. I suppose a loner like you can't understand the value of friends. Me, a loner? Look who's talking. You were ousted and scorned by Louis. True, that fact can't be changed. But Financier kept faith in me the entire time. Even if she was the only one, that's enough reason for me to fight. Incomprehensible. Well, the true loner wouldn't understand, obviously. I mean... There you go, you've got me. Perfect. 100%. Who are you calling the true loner? Stop with the proper noun use. But it's true, right? Not sure how I was before, but now I've got Compa, Iffy, Noir, Vert, Blonde, Mages, Marvy, Tekken, CC2, Falcom, Puchiko. Like I said, it's broccoli, not Puchiko, Neo. And Histy, too. I'm here because I want to be with them. I wouldn't try my best if it wasn't for them, you know? Such a lack of reason. The quartet would be disgusted to hear what you said. You think so? Yeah, I kind of think so, too. But I don't care. I think it's important to believe in yourself. That's why I'm gonna beat you with everyone. And we'll bring a happy ending to game industry. I thought this was gonna be all serious, but Nep is always Nep, I guess. Yep, Nep wouldn't be Nep without this. And it's getting irritating hearing all of you yapping the same tune. It doesn't matter what you do, game industry will be destroyed. R4, it seems words will not reach you anymore. Then we'll force R4 to stop. We won't let game industry be destroyed.
I won't lose.
I am ready. With this strike, purporting first!
No. No! I'm not over yet. Not over yet!
A victory of beauty, do you not think so?
I am a god. Game industry is my dominion. Why did I lose? Why to these goddesses, humans?
R4, your ambition ends here.
Isti?
The power of a goddess is too powerful for a human to bear. Please pray for a cleansing of your soul from the tainted power. With you wielding all 4 goddesses' power, I can help you.
Is that all you have to say? How foolish.
Histoire. Nothing will reach her already.
I understand you wanting to help her, but it's too late.
The only thing we can do now is to release her from her pain.
So, I guess this is it.
R4, our fate ends here.
I beg to differ. Ah!
What? She recovered? What's going on here?
I don't know, but I do know the source of the power. The shares.
Shares? Who in this world is putting faith in this idiot?
Right! Who would be worshipping R4?
Many humans do, though it is different than the ones you know.
What do you mean?
Have you forgotten of Overlord Momus? Why do you think I preached it?
What the heck does that have to do with what's going on?
As how you gain power from shares, I too gain power. From awe and fear. The world's end. Total dominion. Fear acts as faith to become my power.
I love that she got a power boost by outsmarting everyone. Like, she laid the fucking groundwork from this from the start.
That's just ridiculous.
Yet, the truth is in front of us. We must accept that as fact.
Nep, what are we gonna do?
Easy. We'll just keep winning. We're still stronger than R4.
Is that so? Then how is this? Fear! Come to me! Such beauty! Such power! Fear me!
What is that form?
What kind of sad joke is this?
It's a nightmare.
I feel anew! Watch as I show you powers beyond a god!
R4, you rid your human form just for power?
You don't have to understand. Just know that this is my true power!
This is just absurd.
That's just how strong the fear is, eating away at her soul.
How sad. What use is it if you're being controlled by your own power?
Ah!
Hey, stop the talking. Isn't her power getting stronger?
That has got to be bad. It looks like she's lost all control.
It seems the only way to save you is to defeat you.
Nep.
Don't worry. Like Isti said, shares are people's prayers and faith. It's only natural for people to sense fear over what's going on. But the stronger the fear, the stronger the prayer and faith to us grows.
What?
Whoa, you gotta be kidding. I haven't felt this many shares before.
That's not all. The power of the prayers and faith are stronger than ever.
and it feels so warm.
I can feel the power surging in me.
As long as people pray and put faith in us, we will never lose. R4, everything ends now.
Just to let you know, I'm serious now.
I am ready.
No use.
Who wants to take
Whoops.
me on? I'll show you my true powers!
am a being surpassing that of the goddesses. No. Why?
This is the power of a goddess. R4, this is it!
Is it over?
Yes, that was the last blow.
Look, R4's body is falling apart.
So, game industry was saved?
Yes, game industry is saved. The goddesses have won.
You did it! Nep won!
Well, we're just as beat too. I can't even stand.
But a win is a win!
Still defeated, despite this form? How dare you!
I'm sorry, R4. I wasn't able to.
Isti.
I will not go alone! You all will perish with me! I will take all of this world with me!
What's happening? What's going on?
I should watch Gundam.
This isn't good. R4's power is out of control.
You don't need to tell us that. You better not say she's gonna blow.
Did you make that, or did you just have that ready? Like, did somebody already do that? That one's a made original. Okay.
The power that will be unleashed will destroy Celestia.
What? Are you serious?
And just when we thought this was over, I guess the surprise is on us.
What a pain, you.
Stop idling around there. Let's get out of here, quick! Lady Noir, I'll carry you on my back.
I'll help too. Thank you both.
Lady Vert, I'll help you.
Then let me assist as well.
Thank you for the help.
I'll get Lady Blonde then.
Broccoli will help too, New.
Hey, Neptune, what are you doing just standing there? Hurry! Nep, we're last.
Nep, let's run away!
Compa, Iffy, can you both go on ahead?
Stop fooling around. This place is gonna explode.
I know.
Then why?
I can't bear seeing R4 and Isti in pain.
So what now? Not that I don't know what you're thinking.
I'm going to help R4.
I figured as much.
Neptune, I appreciate the thought, but it's too late for R4. We need to get out soon, or even you will be in danger.
Iffy, I've been thinking of why R4 wanted the former
I
goddess's
mean,
power.
yes. This is Resident Evil. Can't you tell?
I bet she needed power to make sure she could raise us properly.
So she was thinking like a parent then?
We only knew R4 as being evil, but maybe she was different before.
If R4 was tainted because of us, I need to help her in return now.
I appreciate it, but there is no way to save her with her lust for power.
No. I have a power beyond miracles that can make things happen.
And that's...
Shares our people's prayer and faith. All wish the same for R4.
If Nep will put faith in R4, I'll do the same too.
It can't be that simple. If it was, I would have said so earlier.
True, it can't be that simple to do, like Eastwar said. But I like that idea. I'll add my prayers too.
Thank you, Compa. Iffy.
What are you both saying? Please, stop Neptune.
Once Nep has her sights, nothing will sway her. But...
Whoops.
Iffy, Compa, please take Isti and go on home.
You're coming back, right, Nep?
I promise. I'll be back with R4, so get your best pudding ready.
It's a promise. If you lie, I'm gonna haunt you with eggplant pudding.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. Iffy, please take care of everyone. I'm sorry for being a bother.
Not like it's the first time. Just make sure you come back safe. Got it?
Who do you think I am? I'm the main character of the game, Neptune.
You better remember what you said.
Everyone's gone. Now, R4, I'll release you from your pain. The sword. It's shining. The power from the shares. But why?
What? What is Neptune thinking?
That does sound much like Neptune, though.
But that doesn't mean she could just send us off. She could have told us.
Oh, a real-life tsundere in action.
It's too late
This
to
will
go
not
back.
before Neptune. Hell, everyone is gone.
Then we'll do what we can now. Pray. If what Neptune said was true, then I want to save R4 as well.
Well then, let's all pray for R4. Nep will be back too.
What? My weapon is glowing.
It's not only yours. My spear and Noir's sword are glowing as well.
The will of the quartet must be praying for R4's closure too.
Nep.
I sense Noir, everyone, even the Heroes Quartet praying for R4. Thanks, everyone. I'll use it to sever R4 from the tainted power.
Destroy! Die! Perish!
Hey, only like 7 more games and she gets
None!
replaced.
All die!
Nothing is impossible. R4, I'll show you a miracle right now! Can you handle me?
Final fight!
I'll finish this.
What?
Oh my god!
I
It's
will
my turn.
kill you!
I'll show you my true powers. You always save the best for last.
I am a being surpassing that of the goddesses. No. Why?
This is the power of a goddess.
And that's the best item in the game.
Ah!
It has been a year since the battle against R4. The explosion was contained at the price of Celestia's demise. Well, it's not like I confirmed Celestia is gone, but I assume not being able to go there is proof in itself. As for Neptune and R4, I could not find either of them. The other goddesses went back to Kampa's room to wait for
We eat
Neptune's
gods for
return.
breakfast.
But one by one, the goddesses returned to their respective lands. Despite the damage to the lands, slowly but surely, things headed to recovery. I wish I could have recorded history with Neptune and R4. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go and take a look at everyone else, shall we?
Lady Noir, this is the report on the contamination.
Thank you. Let's see. It looks like the results are faring well.
Yes, as the graph shows, the emissions have gone down quite a bit.
Very good. Now that's my last station.
Noir, nice to see you again.
Histoire? Nice to see you too. Are you here alone?
Yes, I came to see how you were doing. But first, wasn't that Ganache? Why is he in the Basilicom?
Oh, him? After his image of Blonde was obliterated, he came here.
I have no reason to follow Lady Blonde anymore. Now I serve Lady Noir.
But, Noir? Are you sure that's fine? He did cause trouble to last station.
I know. Not to be like Blonde, but I wanted to beat him senseless. But he showed earnest repentance from his heart. How can I not forgive him? Truth be told, since his arrival, things have gotten better here too.
I am grateful for your words, my lady.
So in short, you're soft as butter too.
Do you think so?
I'm the all-seeing tone. Trust me, you're a kind goddess.
I'm back. Wait.
Oh shit, it's Uni. Fucking
it's been
Uni! Fucking love Uni. She's so fucking cute, it's stupid. Fucking look at her. Look at her cute fucking face.
It really has been. How has everything been, Uni?
Good. I just came back from helping Sister with the shopping.
You're back a lot earlier than usual.
I didn't remember her in the in this ending. Maybe it's because I didn't do true ending since I unlocked her.
I've grown too, so this is easy for me to do now.
Right, and just after you made a blunder yesterday.
That wasn't a blunder. It was just,
You don't have to feel bad about it. But it's not like I was able to do everything perfect from the beginning, too. You still have a lot of room to grow. Take it step by step. So, you can rely a bit more on me. Got it?
okay.
I'm glad to see both of you getting along. It looks like I need to get going now.
Already? Be careful then. You're pretty small, you know. See you!
Lady Vert, come out of there. How many days have you been in there?
I'm still tired from the battle. I need another day of rest.
Cross the stream!
By the way, you're a...
Fuck, you're in.
We eat gods for breakfast.
Too much, is it?
No, I like it.
You said that yesterday, too.
I wonder if, now that
Maybe you
Xbox
should
is
come
really
out
good at
and
streaming, Vert will
work.
finally get a sibling.
Histoire is more than sufficient to handle the work.
Well, that's not really the point.
I'm picturing just a really short Vert with even bigger tits.
Emergency! Emergency! Enemies approaching Lean Box.
An emergency quest. Lon Lon, get ready.
Lan wants to go to sleep.
It's only been 3 days without sleep. A true gamer can last a week.
Even Tristan. Especially Tristan.
Someone really has to help Vert out. That's...
Lady Vert does not let me enter her room anymore. But why?
Lady Vert may be a goddess, but she is still quite young in the soul.
Yeah, even we are not allowed in. Our lady must be very shy.
In your case, I believe there is a different reason.
Lady Blonde, let's have a snowball fight.
No, Lady Lady Blonde is gonna make a snowman with me.
Don't fight now. I'll play with everyone. So take turns, okay?
Blonde, it's been a while. But what are you doing out here?
I'm playing with the kids.
How unusual. I was expecting you to be reading or writing a book.
Her sister should be spewing racial slurs like the kids.
I was. For 5 days straight.
Yo, what's up,
Then
Max here?
Financier
Oh,
put the
God!
potion in red.
Oh! I've been meaning to show you my fucking sword the entire game, and now I can't anymore.
Ah, I see. So, where is Financier now?
She should be back soon.
Ah!
Lady
You were like 5
brought
minutes
tea and
late.
cakes. Oh, Miss Histoire, you're here. Yes, I just came by to see everyone.
Oh, may I serve you a cup of tea then?
I'd love
Whoops.
to, but I do need to go elsewhere shortly, so I'm fine. Speaking of, I haven't seen Ram or Rom around.
I'll have to reload from one of the end games to show you
Now
the sword.
who was that who threw the snowball?
Yay! A direct hit!
That was amazing, Ram! Can you please not hit me with snowballs every time we meet?
Aw, boring!
Well, it's not a matter of whether it's boring or not. What brought you here to Louis? I came to see Blonde, and was just about to leave. What about you two?
We went shopping for Sister Blonde!
It was our first time shopping alone. That's great. Blonde should be waiting, so head home soon.
What's special about it? It's a Yakuza reference.
Okay!
Oh, it's Isti!
Why, hello there, Nepgear. How is work?
Everyone at the Basilicom helps me a
Oh,
lot,
look,
but
the only
I'm not as
competent
good as
leader in
Sis.
the game.
If memory serves right, Neptune plays around a lot during work.
So Nepgear is the main character in the next game.
But you try your best every day. So in my book, you are one step ahead.
I guess this was always like that.
I know it may be hard, but do your best. I will be rooting for you.
Thank you very much. I'll do my best to be a great goddess.
Speaking of, did I catch you in the middle of work?
Yes, I have a ton of work that will take all night.
That must be tough. Don't overdo yourself.
Yes, thank you very much.
Hello there, Kampa.
And in that game, there's an ending ripped off SMT.
It's Isti!
Is there an
Welcome!
SMT ending where you have to specifically kill specifically your friends in order to gain enough power to defeat the final boss?
It looks like you have a lunchbox there. Are you going out?
Yes!
Because there are plenty
I'm
of
going to
games
the
where you
park for a
kill your
picnic with
friends. But do you have to kill specifically your friends?
You both are great friends as usual.
Sorry for the wait, Kampa. Hey, it's Histoire.
Because it doesn't work if you kill anyone else. It's got to be specifically that set of characters.
Why, hello there, IF. It has been a while.
Since you're here, would you like to come with us too?
That's a great idea. Food tastes better with company, after all.
Are you sure I can come?
Of course.
It's a bit early, but let's go.
I'm falling!
What is the matter, Kampa?
I thought I just heard Nep Nep's voice.
It must be something else.
Yes, Neptune is...
What?
What?
You can kill one of your friends in SMT4 because she reads manga, therefore is unclean and unfit for God's world. Okay. That's just weird. But you don't have to specifically kill her.
Ta-da! Hey, y'all. I'm back like promised.
Like, in Cursed Sword, you have to kill specifically your friends. Like, you can't kill anyone else. And it has to be them, because you need their power. From what I have heard of SMT, you end up killing your friends usually because you have, like, different ideologies. or like it's incidental, or they read manga. Not usually because you need to actually kill just those people and not anyone else.
Is that
like, you need the shares from the gods, so you have to kill the gods, is the issue.
Bingo! Your friendly neighborhood Nep is back in action.
Ah! Nep, I'm so happy to see you!
Now there, compa. That crybaby persona is still with ya, it seems.
That is similar to an ending of Infamous 2, however.
If you were okay, why didn't you call? Do you know how worried we were?
Whoops, sorry. My carrier doesn't cover Celestia, so I couldn't call.
So why did you fall from the skies?
That's right. Didn't Celestia disappear with the explosion?
Dog, I am hungry.
Hey, you're making it sound like I died or something. The only thing that broke was the gate. See? I'm all
True,
okay,
but I find
right?
your reason for fighting in the law route funny.
Is that why you came from the skies?
I mean, is that the reason for the law route?
Halt! We meet again. It's just as Walter said. You intend to annihilate Tokyo
you mean
through the use of the Yamato reactor, no?
The reason for fighting. Okay, I
for the sake
gotcha.
of the people of the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado, but it is tantamount to genocide.
This woman has come in contact with Tokyo's manga. She is unclean and would lead we righteous ones astray.
You are a strong samurai who can be proud of the path you've chosen.
That doesn't even sound. That doesn't even sound like a law ending. That sounds like a chaos ending.
Yeah, I was flying in HDD, but then I got hungry along the way down.
And down you came with your HDD.
I'm just saying the
dog,
law and chaos
right?
system seems very different in SMT compared to D&D.
Bingo again. Give Iffy a prize.
Well, I sure didn't expect your return as a dynamic entry through the roof.
The repair costs.
Oh yeah, I wanted to introduce someone.
Introduce?
Yep, she came with me from Celestia.
Wait, is it?
Oh, here she comes now.
I'm sorry, but did a goddess land here by any chance?
The disappointing fact about this is the implication that R4 only became a hot goth MILF because she was evil, and not because she was just naturally a hot goth MILF. Like, how great would that be if one of the legendary heroes was just a hot goth MILF? MILF. That's like a tongue twister. Try saying that 5 times fast.
Who are you?
You're...
It has been a while, hasn't it, Histoire?
You were saved then, R4?
Huh? This is R4?
Well, now that you mention it, she does look familiar.
Different, right? I was like, who is this when I first met her too?
Thank goodness. I'm so glad you were safe.
I have to apologize for all the wrongdoings I have done thus far, Histoire.
In Law and SMT4, you kill all but the righteous and pure. In Chaos and SMT4, you kill everyone and burn the city to the ground while you and Lucifer probably fuck. What do you do in the neutral route? Both of those sound awful.
Can't believe you were able to save R4.
Hey, I promised, didn't I? I wasn't going to come back without R4.
Well, true, but to see it in front of my eyes is amazing.
Even if you returned, I assumed it would only be you, Nep.
Hey there, you two. That's rude. I was super serious back then. You guys had that aura of trust around you, too.
Well, that was just going with the flow of the atmosphere.
Iffy, you meanie, demon, arc, devil.
Oh my god, she said Archdevil correctly. Holy shit. Most people say Archdevil, but it is in fact Archdevil. Wow.
Sorry there. Here, take Compa's homemade pudding. It's good.
You have pudding?
As attached to pudding as usual, it seems.
Well, duh. Compa's pudding is the greatest in the world. Let me go get some pudding right now. I'll stay put.
What are you going to do now, R4?
Despite losing control to power, it is my own fault for the wrongs committed. I'll repay all that I have done until the very end of my life.
That will be a difficult path to follow.
I understand.
Let me help you.
Thank you. It seems I only give you burden.
Nip-nap, here's your pudding. All right, this hits the spot.
You know, considering the original goddess went fucking nuts and tried to kill everyone, and then they had to unite to kill her, I wonder if the implication is that the god was Rey.
Iffy?
It probably wasn't. No, wasn't it Celestia? Whatever. It's Rey in my heart.
What's the matter, Compa?
In neutral, you kill both Johann, Law, and Walter Chaos. Despite that, Merkaba and Lucifer at full power and fighting. So you and Isabel go, well, we're fucked, and decide to protect the people of Tokyo and continue to SMT4 Apocalypse. I mean, it sounds like a better ending so far, I'm just saying.
Oh, that's right. Nep?
What is it? You want a scoop?
No, I just wanted to say something before I forget.
Ready? Welcome home!
You play as a different character in Apocalypse.
I'm home!
We did it! Hyperdimension Neptunia. The Gamer Fan request. Gamer Fan did not show up at any point during this playthrough. I'm sorry! I'd warned you! I told you when we were gonna play it. It's not my fault. Anyway. Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. The first of the Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth series. First off, the name is long as shit. Okay, let's go down the list. Soundtrack, never really listened to it much before. It's okay, nothing noteworthy. Voice acting, the voices are weird. Most of them are okay, but like regular noir voice is super high-pitched and unfitting, and I'm also very disappointed that they didn't go deep with Broccoli. Broccoli should sound like Sylvester Stallone. They go too high-pitched with Broccoli, but other than that, not bad. The characters in this game are actually some of the most developed they are. It seems like this game does all of the character development and lets you, like, introduce you to the characters, which it does a good job of, but the game's also not canon. So it kind of rests on its laurels for, like, in the future games, where it's like, well, you played the first game, right? Clearly you know all about these characters, we don't need to deal with this anymore. No, but at least this game does probably the best job of developing them. Nepgear gets some more development in later games, and so do the sisters, because the second game kind of takes the focus away from them. But,
Hey, wait! Is this deja vu? Why are we still on? Is this an interval?
Shut up, Neptune. But that's more the second game. Third game, they don't even really develop too much. But this one game, it gets you a nice introduction to the characters, gets you a little slide in to some of the jokes that are going to be continued throughout the series. There's even like some. It's worth appreciating. I didn't even realize this when I first played it. They even like make little jokes and jabs at the later games that you can only catch if you've played the later games as well, and then you've gone back to play this one, which is nice. With the game itself, we didn't have to deal with this because this is a new game plus like 8 stream save, but is actually super grindy. Some of the fights can be frustrating, especially skill and item jammer fights. You just end up dying forever. I think I beat this game at like 60 hours when I first played it, and then the remainder of like the 120 goddamn hours, I'm at like hour 140 in this save, is just dedicated purely to trying to grind all the way to completion, which you don't have to do, and that's on my fault, but this is a pretty grindy game. The story is pretty basic, pretty lackluster. This is the weakest the story will ever be in one of the NEP games, but it's also disappointing because this is one of the only NEP games that actually takes its story with any amount of seriousness. Like, the later games, especially 3. 3 is the worst about this, because 3 had the best story set up and the best villain, but it ruins it all by just making dumb goofs and gags. This one has an appropriate level of seriousness. It still keeps it lighthearted mostly throughout the entire game, but it has its serious moments, and it has moments of character development and completing character arcs, especially at the end, where it's like, this is what we've all learned. And you could say that's a little ham-fisted at the end, and it is a little ham-fisted, but at least you get to know that, you know, the characters did have an arc, and there was a purpose to the endings. You know, like, everyone ended differently. You know, Noir made friends, Blanc came out of her shell, Vert probably fucked Iffy at one point, I don't know. And Nep completely discarded her old self to be with her friends. It's all general lessons all around, just a good time. So even if this isn't the best, like, put together plot of any of the games, it's still, you know, pretty satisfying. They still did a decent enough job. The gameplay itself, this is the worst the gameplay ever gets. There's no Stella's Dungeon. It's really grindy. The combat is kind of awkward. Oh my god, the glitch. This is the second most glitchy NEP game. We didn't encounter this because I made sure that most battles didn't last longer than like 4 rounds. But what can happen in this game is there is an AI bug where when an AI's turn will start, it'll sometimes start processing what to do, but the processing won't ever finish, and it'll just stick you on a combat screen, and because it's the enemy's turn, you can't do anything, so you can't run or leave, so you just have to crash out the game with an Alt F4 to fucking end this shit, and then you have to reboot the game, and then you lose all your progress, and this game doesn't autosave, it's a manual save-only system. Fucking huge pain in my ass. Getting the true ending is also a pain in the ass unless you're at New Game Plus, because you have to have 0 shares of other and then between 20 to 25 shares of everyone else. Huge fucking pain in the ass. Glitchy on Steam or glitchy in general? Like, I don't remember running into any glitches. Did you play... It might just be a PC thing. I don't know. I don't know on that. I will say the PC version on Steam is glitchy. Oh yeah, the controls on this fucker. Holy shit, these are awful. The reason you played it on Vita. Well, I don't know then. You have a Vita? Why do you have a Vita? The controls for this game are so bad and so nonsensical that the control scheme I had to develop for this game has the reason I can perfectly use the PS2 emulator. Because instead of having dedicated, because this is clearly just a rip and slap kind of port, you know, they ripped the game out, they shoved it on PC, fuck everything else going on about it. Because each key is keyed to one button, and so in order to and the sticks are keyed to buttons and not to the mouse. The mouse is fucking useless the whole game. So I end up having to come up with this retarded ass button to stick to key conversion, and then I've imported it to all the other games. But over time, this has actually been useful because now I can just run any bullshit game on a keyboard. Even if you think you can't run it on a keyboard, I can run that fucker on a keyboard now. So that's pretty useful. But also fucking terrible. This game should not have taught me how to do that. I should not have had to encounter this problem, period. But, yeah, so it's also if you turn off the volume or fuck with sound settings, the sound settings are fucking gone whenever you reload the game, and it's not until you load up a save or start a new save that it loads in your settings, which means the game doesn't load your settings until after you click into something. Yeah, we heard Near Mass Replicant is getting remastered. We talked about it at the start of the stream. The art style is a lot more limited compared to the other games, but it's cute enough. The lip syncing is fucking broken. As far as I swear there was an auto button, but I can't fucking find it. Overall, Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1 is an okay, pretty fun game. I mean, it is definitely an enjoyable experience. I like the little video game references and the recent discovery that breast size correlates directly to the size of the controller of the console. Did I see your post about it on Discord? Let's see. So, but yeah, overall, pretty solid game. Nothing wrong with it. It has its problems. It's not the best of the series, but, you know, fun enough. Definitely a good romp. Definitely a good playthrough. Maybe don't get too into trying to grind your way to completion. Worth noting, though, that if you have the DLC, it gets to be more of a pain in the ass, because then you have like 100 characters you need to level. And they just keep... It is actually worth noting they do... It does actually worth noting that they do keep supporting this game with DLC. Like, I think DLC came out with this game like last year, and this game is several years old. So, I mean, take that how you will. I mean, not a lot of games get support after being like 5 or 6 years old, so... Good on him. But yeah, Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. Still a really long fucking title.
Not an interval. Overtime is more like it.
Oh, I know. It must be a loading screen. What are you three doing? Making jokes there?
Hey, Isty. Long minutes no seen.
On a more serious note, what is going on here?
I prepared this extra space to thank all our players out there.
That's so self-centered. I'm busy trying to finish up my novel here.
Yes, I just bought a new release and was ready to start an overnighter.
Lon, Vert, can't you just spare some time to give thanks here?
I expected as much, but this is like herding cats.
I won't be surprised if we're all replaced by cats at this rate.
Thanks, Nanashi. That was totally an appropriate time to do that.
Cats. If we had cat ears and tails, I'm sure we'd be a hit to some.
We could make the storyline stocked with furries and vampires.
Why not include plenty of game parodies? It would put us in a new genre.
Oh, I can already see us ruling that kind of genre.
Ah, my head.
I see only no good goddesses here.
Well put. No good goddesses.
No good goddesses.
You think that's long? The English title for Devil Summoner Raidu Kuzunoha versus the Soulless Army is the longest video game name ever. Is that true? Is it the actual longest video game ever?
By the way, who is that at the bottom left of the screen?
Because, what the fuck is that on my wall? Because Ultra Despair Girl's title is long as shit. Hey, Arsic, thanks for the host.
I'm interested too. I've heard that voice before.
I know. It must be a character that was scrapped from design.
What's going on?
It's me, R4. R4!
I guess people do change.
How much did you spend on your parts to edit yourself?
How was stream?
This setting. It may fit into the novel I'm writing.
Why, you...
Stop! We don't have many lines left, so keep your comments short, everyone.
Okay, I pick
Stream was good?
Papa to start first.
Me?
Yep, you are my first friend, so you're first in the batter's box.
Oh,
Kingdom Hearts 2.8
I'm
Final
getting
Chapter
nervous,
Prologue.
But
That's a pretty long name. Got 7-man raid, average 5. That's pretty good.
Thank you for adventuring with us. A super duper
Danganronpa,
thank you to
another
you.
episode, Ultra Despair Girls. That's a pretty long title. But I guess Raido
I'll be willing
Kuzunoha
to
is
adventure
longer.
with you again. It's a promise.
Let me see. It isn't right to say, until we meet again. If you play, we'll meet anyways. So, let's meet again next round.
It's normal to play a game to the end, so I have nothing to say.
You say that, Noir. You would be surprised at how many people have not beaten this.
But I guess I should give thanks. Thank you. And let's meet again.
Watching a little on the Lurk link before I
Thank
go
you
to bed.
for playing. I feel like I will meet you again.
I would like to extend my gratitude to you for playing to the end. But as a gamer, the end is only the beginning. I will be expecting you.
I will give you thanks as well. We shall meet again.
We will! And you will be a villain in every other game but this one.
As a tome, I will record the adventures you undergo.
I think that's it, right? How dare you forget broccoli in you?
Wow, that was mean, Neptune.
Yeah! We want to break the fourth wall and talk to the players too, you know?
I spent a long time for this.
Right. As adventure buddies, I'd like to say a word too.
Oh, bad Falcom.
Now then, let me initiate the sequence. You, who have been led by destiny, you have done well clearing the game. I will eagerly be awaiting your return. Lux teneve imag noitama sisum.
Music, animation, game, event, school. Sure.
It's Broccoli's turn now, Mew. You were pretty good, Mew.
Be Sylvester Stallone.
Pat yourself on the back and have a hot cup of green tea, Mew.
Let's play together again, okay? I'll train myself until then.
Hiya! I didn't know what to do when I got here, but I'm happy we met. I know. I'm going to put this adventure in my book. It's okay, right?
Now it's my turn. You, in front of the screen. Congratulations. I've got sushi rolls ready, so I'll be waiting for you to come again.
Congratulations! Looks like you're finally ready to do more. Let's keep on playing and have fun getting stronger in the game.
No, I have done everything I can in
Okay,
this game.
Now, who's left?
Congratulations. I didn't have much of a role, but I hope you play again.
I'm gonna leave the Lurk link open. Okay. Alright, Arsik, have a great night.
There's another game where I'm the main, so I hope to see you there too.
Yeah, and then you kill everyone.
You did great finishing the game.
Yudi!
I'm warning you, this isn't over yet. This is portable, so play the game again inside or outside, you hear?
This is not portable.
I mean, you are holding, me, you know.
No, I'm not.
Uh,
I wish I was.
Did I say that? It's all your fault.
Thank you for playing. I'm happy to have adventured with you and Ram. I hope we can play together again soon.
Yay! Congrats on clearing the game! Super thanks to you! Well, I hope we can play together again! See you!
Congratulations. I look forward to seeing you again here in the Wii.
Hey, don't forget me in Last Station. Congrats on beating the game.
We will never see these characters
Leanbox
again.
and the Basilicom praise you for your victory.
This is truly the ending we've been waiting for, older brother.
Yes, indeed. Now is the time. All hail Lady Vert. All hail the player.
Can't anyone give normal thanks? Thank you for playing.
You, as a human, have brought forth this result. Congratulations.
Lon Lon says thank you!
Whoa, what's with all the characters? They all came out at once.
Hey, Nep, it's your turn now. So end this nice and clean, you hear?
Nep Nep, I'm rooting for you!
Okay, let the main character finish this.
An ultra mega quantum pudding. Omega Eternal, thanks to you for playing. Our adventures are over for now, but it ain't over yet, so keep on playing. Well, I'll see you again in game. It's a promise. Bye-bye.
Sure, I'll save clear data. Okay. Okay, so, real quick, while we're here, I'm gonna show off that sword. Okay, so this is called the Kiryu sword. A samurai's blade that a man known as the Dragon of Dojima used. He is said to have once resided in a certain Neptune district. So there you go. The strongest weapon for the main character in this game is a Yakuza reference. There it is. So, anyway. And that is her ultimate weapon. Let me be clear about that. Okay. Summer colored high school adolescent record. A summer at school on an island where I contemplate how the first date after I transferred, I ran into a childhood friend and was forced to join the journalism club. Where my days as a paparazzi kid with great scoops made me rather popular among the girls, but strangely my camera is full of panty shots and where my candid romance is going. Jesus Christ! That blows all of our discussions out of the water. Okay, where are we putting this fucker on the list? Oh, and also, it is worth noting, the stream isn't ending here, even though we beat the game, because I installed the RE3 demo. I figure if we're going to play RE3 on Friday, when it drops, might as well get the demo in a little bit, just as a little bonus at the end of this one. But, Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. I just realized I have been doing this without a space. Getting completely rational and normal people made. This is like a solid 7 out of 10. I'm not going to be fooling you on this one. Chain of Memories needs an S in its title, apparently. It's definitely in this area. It's definitely in the Chrono Trigger to P4 range. So, okay, I'm thinking somewhere between Final Fantasy IX to Doki Doki. I'm thinking somewhere between Final Fantasy IX to Persona 2. There's a lot of fun to be had in Persona 2. You know what? I'm thinking number 17. I'm thinking number 17. I'm just saying. I'm thinking right below Chrono Trigger, right above Final Fantasy IX. That's a tough... Ooh, but do I really mean right before Final Fantasy IX? Do I really? Do I really? Hang on. Yeah, number 17. Okay. There we go. Number 17 between Chrono Trigger and 9. Okay, so that's Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. Stick around if you want. I'm gonna start up the Resident Evil 3 demo in like 2-3 minutes. Honestly, I just want to go to the bathroom. And we'll have fun with that. So, give me 1 second.